Hello, this is Peter from First Maths, and today we are going to be looking at Year 6 Block 2 Assessment. Part 1, Number. Question 1. Calculate. Show your working. A. £3.62 times 4. B. £1.36 times 7. C. 348 times 29. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answers. Here come the answers. The answers were A. 14.48, B. £9.52, C. 10,092. Let's look at the next question. Question 2. Calculate. Show your working. A. £5.04 divided by 6. B. 1,598 divided by 34. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answers. Here come the answers. A. 0.84 or 84 pence. B. 47. 1 mark for a correct working but incorrect answer. Let's look at the next question. Question 3. Write out these decimal numbers in order from the lowest to the highest. 0.03, 1.1, 0.217, 1.07, 2.206. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answers. Here come the answers. The answers were 0.03, 0.217, 1.07, 1.1, 2.206. Let's look at the next question. Question 3. What number does the arrow indicate? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. The answer is 3.257. Let's look at the next question. Question 4. Put a ring around the fraction which is equivalent to 3 1/8. Is it 3/8, 8/3, 20/3, 25/8, or 15/8? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. It was 25/8. Let's look at the next question. Question 5. Put a ring around the fraction which is equivalent to 40/60. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. It was 2/3. Let's look at the next question. Question 6. Write a fraction in the boxes to complete the sentence. 2/3 is greater than something which is greater than a half. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answers. Here come the answers. Any correct fraction, e.g. 7/12. Pause the video to check your answers. Let's look at the next question. Question 7. Write out these quantities in order from the lowest to the highest. 0.5 kilograms, 400 grams, 1/4 of a kilogram, 0.6 kilograms, 2/3 of a kilogram. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answers. Here come the answers. It goes 1/4 of a kilogram, 400 grams, 0.5 kilograms, 0.6 kilograms, 2/3 of a kilogram. Let's look at the next question. Question 8. Calculate 1/4 of 36, 5/8 of 32, 1/7 of 28, 7/10 of something equals 35. Pause the video until you know the answers. Here come the answers. The answers: 1/4 of 36 equals 9. 5/8 of 32 equals 20. 1/7 of 28 equals 4. 7/10 of 50 equals 35. Pause the video to check your answers. Here comes the next question. Part 2. Money and measure problems. No calculator. Question 9a. I have a pen for £2.95. CD costs £10.45. And a t-shirt costs £5.30. A. How much would a pen and a t-shirt cost? Pause the video until you are ready for the answer. Here comes the answer. £8.25. Let's look at the next question. Question 9b. How much would 3 CDs cost if one CD costs £10.45? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. The answer was £31.35. Let's look at the next question. Question 9c. How many pens could you buy for £20 if one pen costs £2.95? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. The answer is 6 pens. Let's look at the next question. Question 9d. If you bought 3 pens and 2 t-shirts, how much change would you receive from £20? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. Answer of 0.55 or 55 pence. Let's look at the next question. Question 10a. Percy sale. All goods reduced by 10%. Show your working. Calculate the missing prices. Was £60. Now down to what? Pause the video and work out your answer. Here comes the answer. Answer is £54. Let's look at the next question. Question 10b. Percy sale. Still all goods are reduced by 10%. Calculate the missing prices. This cap was something price, now down to £6.30. What was the original price? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. Answer of £7. Let's look at the next question. Question 11a. 8 bars of chocolate cost £2.80. What is the cost of each chocolate bar? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. Answer is 35 pence or 0.35. Let's look at the next question. Question 11b. 20 cans of cola cost £9. What is the cost of each can? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. The answer is 45 pence or 0.45 pound. Let's look at the next question. Question 12a. Bob's cup contains half a litre of water. Jane has 1/4 of the amount of water that is in Bob's cup. How much water is in Jane's cup? Pause the video until you're ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. A, £1.20, 125 millilitres. Let's look at the next question. Bob's cup contains half a litre and Jane has 1/4 of the amount of water that is in Bob's cup. How much water would have to be added to Jane's cup so she had the same amount of water as Bob? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. 375 millilitres would need to be added. Let's look at the next question. Question 13. This chart shows the temperatures recorded at noon for some world cities. In Sydney, it was 28 degrees. In Paris, 12.5 degrees centigrade. In London, 9 degrees centigrade. In Oslo, 8 degrees centigrade. And Moscow was minus 8.5 degrees centigrade. Which two cities have a difference in temperature of 21 degrees centigrade? Something and something. How much warmer is Oslo than Moscow? So let's look at question A for a moment. Let's pause the video until you are ready to see the answer to question A. Here comes the answer. Paris and Moscow. Let's look at the next question. Question B. How much warmer is Oslo than Moscow? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. B, 16.5 degrees centigrade. Let's look at the next question. Part 3. Handling data. Here is a chart. Complete the chart. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answers. Let's look at the next question. Here comes the next question. Question 14b. One day, 1/8 of the children in Year 6 were absent. How many children in Year 6 were present? Using the chart you have already filled in. Oh no, you don't need to. Okay, let's pause the video until you work out the answer. Here comes the answer. The answer, there were 28 children in the class. Let's look at the next question. Question 15a. How many dollars could be exchanged for £50? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. 485 Hong Kong dollars. Let's look at the next question. Here comes the next question. How many pounds could be exchanged for $291? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here is the answer. £30. Let's look at the next question. Question 15c. Look at the graph. Approximately how many dollars could be exchanged for £17? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. 160 to 170 Hong Kong dollars inclusive. Let's look at the next question. Question 16a. Year 4 completed a spelling test. The test was marked out of 10. The teacher put their results in a graph. How many pupils did the spelling test? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. 36 pupils. Let's look at the next question. Question 16b. Sally said, 25 children scored half marks or more. Was she correct? Yes or no? Pause the video and work out the answer. Here comes the answer. No, she was not correct. Let's look at the next question. 16c. Explain your yes or no answer. Let's look. So pause the video until you are ready to see the next question. Here comes the answers for 16c. Explanation needs to be, e.g. 5 out of 10 is half of the marks. Only 18 children scored 5 or more marks. Okay, let's look at the answer. Question. Part 4, shape and space. Question 17a. The points -1, 1, 2, 5 and 6, 2 are 3 of the 4 vertices of a square. Plot the coordinates on the grid. What are the coordinates of the 4th vertex? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. 3 minus 2. Let's look at the next question. Question 17b. Look at the diagram. C is halfway between A and B. What are the coordinates of C? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. Answer was 16, 7.5. Let's look at the next question. Question 18. Tick the shape with only one pair of parallel sides. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. There it is, the parallelogram. No, trapezium, my apologies. Let's look at the next question. Question 19. This shape is rotated through 90 degrees anti-clockwise. Tick the shape that shows the new position. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answers. Tick the second shape. Let's look at the next question. Question 20. Use a protractor to measure these angles. Tick the shape with an angle of 69 degrees. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answers. Here come the answers. That one. Let's look at the next question. Question 21. What is the perimeter of the shape? What is the area of the whole shape? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answers. Here come the answers. A, 35 centimeters. B, 73.5 centimeters squared. Next question, please. Question 22. Look at the rectangle. What is the length of side A? If the area is 72 centimeters squared and the length of the long side is 9 centimeters squared. Pause the video and work out your answer. Here comes the answer. Answer was 8 centimeters. Let's look at the next question. Part 5, solving problems using a calculator. So you can get your calculators out. So pause the video while you are given a calculator. Here comes the next question. Question 23. Look at these numbers and solve the missing value. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answers. Here come the answers. 1,276 plus 851 equals 2,127. B. 607 minus 370 equals 237. C. 17 times 68 equals 1,156. D. 2002 divided by 13 equals 154. Next one is 156.06 divided by 18 equals 8.67. And F, 47.23 times 14 equals 661.22. Let's look at the next question. Question 24. 1,827 people buy tickets to watch a rugby match. Each ticket cost £9.50. What is the total amount of ticket money collected? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. The answer was £17,356.50. Let's look at the next question. Question 25. Programs cost £1.25 each. The total from program sales is £1,069 and 25 pence. How many programs were sold? Pause the video to work out the answer. Here comes the answer. Answer was 877 programs were sold. Question 26. Pencils are 16.4 centimeters long. How many pencils can be cut from a length of 20 meters long? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. 121 pencils. Question 27. Train carriages hold 86 passengers. How many carriages would a train need in order to seat 1,500 passengers? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. 18 carriages. Let's look at the next question. Pencils weigh 7.3 grams each. What would be the mass of 580 pencils? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. It would be 4,234 grams, 4.234 kilograms, or 4 kilograms, 234 grams. Let's look at the next question. Question 29. Small bags of flour weigh 250 grams. How many bags could be made from 90 kilograms of flour? Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answer. The answer is 360 bags. 1 mark for a correct method, e.g. 90 times 4 or 90,000 divided by 250. Pause the video to check your answers. Here comes the next question. Question 30. There are 225 children in a school. 3/5 of them are girls. How many boys are there? Pause the video and work out your answer. Here comes the answer. Answer, 90 boys. Question 31. Joe has to add value added tax to all bills. 17.5% of the bill is added to pay for that. Complete the chart below to work out the total bills. Pause the video until you are ready to see the answer. Here comes the answers. Okay, let's look at the next slide. Thank you for watching. By simply clicking on the middle button, you can subscribe to my channel. You will be one of the first to know when I have uploaded new maths resources. Every one of my maths resources is designed to make maths teaching easier and more fun. To explore more of my First Maths channel, please click one of the 2 videos here. Have fun and love maths and have a great day. Bye!